just want to show me that that homeless guy was honest.
Well, I mean, he proved his point, I guess. I'd wager to say that 90% of them wouldn't be that way, because $5 would mean a lot to a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, after that, I used to go down there and drop them off a couple old chairs or some food or something every now and again, and he'd say, I'll pay you for it. And I'm like, no, it's all right. Well, I say, I did it twice. Gave him some food and stuff.
Boy, there seems to be more homeless people in the world today now than I believe I've ever seen. Every patch of woods in Chattanooga that you go by, you see those shopping carts sitting out in the edge of them. There's where there's people living back in those woods. Boy, I sure wouldn't want any part of that anymore.
No, down there in that old beside Lowe's down there in that empty lot, that place was a city in there, and the city finally came in there and told them, y'all got to go, you know, and they started telling them they'd be trespassed first, and they said, we catch you out here again, going to jail. But yeah, they were something else.
I think the state has started around here anyway, over the past several years, if they caught them on, state property, because there was an instance not too far from us where there was an overpass under the highway, and there was a guy that started living under it, and it's right on the creek, and it turned out that he got him a tent, and when other folks found out that he was living there, they got them a tent, and state finally caught word of it, went up there and run them out of there and run them off.
Yeah, I told Chrissy, I said, man, if I ever got that way, I said, man, I'd find me an old bicycle with some wheels on it. I'd come up with me some hammer and nails, and I said I'd do what I could do to build me a wooden trailer and build some walls, and I'd make me a doggone house that I could pull behind my bicycle. I mean, I've done that before. This one guy had a canoe, and we sit up there and built him a wooden boat trailer for that canoe, and he had one trolling motor on the canoe, and I told him, I said, hey, I said, I know what we can do here. And so we bolted the other trolling motor on the other side and drilled holes in them handles and run a piece of conduit across there. I said, now you got two motors run across there, And he said, well, now I got to have two batteries. I said, okay. But we built a wooden boat trailer, and then my cousin lives in McMinnville. We got out there and built a big, long wooden trailer with some sides on it to pull behind his dad's lawnmower.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could make do and live a rustic life if I had to, because, as a child, it wasn't all peaches and cream. We had a roof over our head and had food to eat, but, there's no doubt that I could make it if I had to. While I got you on here, say hello to everybody that's going to watch this video on Vintage CB Radio at best.
Hello to everybody on the channel from 747.
There we go. Now that we got that way, we didn't have a terrible childhood. We worked, but I feel like I had a better childhood than a lot of people do today. That's for sure.
Are you still online doing that?
I'm not online. It's not live. I'll upload the video. I still hadn't got me a. I got to get me a Cat 5 Ethernet cable. Run out here and get me a router before I can do any live videos, any live feed. I don't have enough internet off the modem out here. It's in the house, and I'm inside this building with the metal roof on it, so I don't have enough internet to do it live, but I'll upload it later.
Well, Jake never did come over that cable for you, did he?
No, but he will. I could probably buy one fairly easy. It's just finding somebody with better knees than mine to get up under the house and run it under the house. Thought I'd do a little video, folks, on this.
Well, it wasn't my knees, but when I was over at my brother's, and we was putting temporary tarp skirting around this thing in the winter, I got out on my knees and, went to crawl under there, and the high end wasn't too bad, and I went to go up to the other end, and I couldn't get down go lower underground. Things just wasn't bending like they used to.
Well, what's under my house is chert rocks, and these old 67-year-old knees and the skin that's on the outside of them, even with knee pads, wouldn't take that. I'm pretty sure the knee pads would bruise them. But my back would be killing me. There's not a whole lot of room under my house anyway, but it'd be a whole lot easier for me to just pay somebody to do it, or tell them how old I am and make them feel sorry for me. Oh, sweet pea. Yeah, this old man, he can't do it anymore, Sweet Pea. Not only can he do it, he ain't going to do it. How's Sweet Pea tonight? Eight in four. Yeah, I used to be all gung-ho over that stuff, boy. I'd crawl up under them and do a little bit of plumbing and, this, that, and the other, lay on my back on them rocks, fight the spiders. Not anymore. Not going to happen. White night here in Tennessee tonight, folks. Just thought I'd do a little quick video on this.
I go see a man about a dog.
Realistic TRC-455. I uploaded the video on earlier today. Thought I'd do a little short video of some live talk here in my town. I'll let y'all go. I guess you've heard about enough of it, but probably gonna do some more of these later on. I got an old Tram Titan 2A I'm gonna dig out. Anyway, good evening time, shoe shine boy around Tennessee.